And now, Insights with Terri Ep.143 a weekly look through the eyes of predictive astrologer Terri Ep.143. Here's Terri.
Hi everyone, this is Terri, and you're listening to Insights with Terri Ep.143. Welcome to the week of October the 22nd through the 29th. Woo! November's almost here. I can't believe the summer went by so fast. I love my summer times, except for the mosquitoes, and it just went by so fast. I'm not going to spend too much time on the astrology part because it's pretty well basically even. If you want to listen to the podcasts that are archived by Charlie O'Brien on the website www.terriworld.com, you can catch up on where the planets are. Not a lot has moved, so he's got about 4 or 5 of them archived up there. Our webmaster and digital god. he is really good with anything digital. So if you want to apprise yourself of that, some of the past ones, you're welcome. But just quickly, Scorpio is almost right across the board. So we have Scorpio in the sun sign. We have Scorpio in Mercury, which is how we think, how we communicate, how we process things. We also have it in Mars, which is our drive and our passion. When we have it like this, it is going to be difficult to keep our emotions level. You may find yourself all over the place. These deep dives that Pluto, the ruling planet of Scorpio, forces on us, both in relationships, in thinking about ourselves. Some real deep thinking goes on with this. Also, it's very, very psychic. Psychic in a way that is not afraid to look at reality, not Mary Poppins-y reality, to look and see what's coming, what's ahead for us, what's behind, what is behind us that is causing the future. Not afraid to look at it. Many times our governments, our friends, our relatives may soften information that we are given, thinking maybe we can't tolerate it or we're not strong enough for it. So we're either not given the information or they soften it to the point we don't recognize it. Pluto and Scorpio don't do that. They hand it to you right on the chin. They don't dress it up and they don't put pretty pink ribbons on it. It's just handed to you. So be prepared in the next little bit just to have some emotional turmoil, up and down, up and down. Try as hard as you can to hold on to the happy. Focus on what you really like. Recognize the difficulties, of course. Handle the situation. But in this time, the best thing you can do for yourself and people around you is grab onto what makes you happy. For me, it's a butter tart at 2 o'clock in the afternoon for no good reason. Or maybe that walk that I'll sneak in when maybe instead of eating lunch, I'll just go for a walk and see the red leaves or see a particularly red leaf on the ground that just, oh, it's just so beautiful. And I'll lock onto that and let it burn itself into my mind so I can bring it back a little bit later. Maybe the smell of the leaves on the ground as you're walking, or the sound of all the starlings that are around us. Or the sound of my baby turkeys making that little trilling sound, and I know everything's okay. Or the little baby ducks making their little gurgly sounds. Anything that makes you feel okay, that things are going to be okay. I think one of the reasons is the collective consciousness, that information highway that's out there that has so many of the people that are fighting with each other and hating each other and hurting each other is coalescing. And we're in grave danger of the extremists taking over and causing some awful poop. So you can fight this by maybe the good people, the happy people, the good thoughts, the energy, the vibration that is positive can maybe go out there and neutralize some of this awful stuff that's around us. And that's going to be your job, because this is really psychic. Now, Scorpio is a transmitter. in the position that it is right now. Just for some people that don't know what a transmitter is. A receiver is all of us. We all have a receiver. We are all capable of intuition. Every last mammal on the planet, even non-invertebrates are. But we might not all have our radios turned on. So that doesn't mean that we're receiving the signals, but they're around us. But not everybody wants to listen or is maybe exercise that intuitive muscle. So it falls on the ground and breaks. That's a receiver. A transmitter is one that transmits the information. It allows us to send the information out there, not just receive it. So it's much like a ham radio in essence. So we can send our good thoughts. We can take our thoughts and turn them into actions, turn them into creativity, turn them into things. So, folks, if you want to fight a war, fight it with good thoughts right now. Fight it with good deeds. Focus on good movies that make you happy, not make you feel bad. Now, the beginning of the week, there may be difficulties with our extremities. So that would be ankles, feet, hands, wrists, the extremities. You may find them getting cold. You may not have the circulation. If you're weak in that area, just take special care of it. If you're not, it could be the first time that you are. So just look at them. This would be the time that I would wear my socks, maybe a little bit more than putting cold feet on a cold tile floor, or maybe cushy shoes that are thick and spongy. Then towards the end of the week, it goes up to the head, the sinuses, so it might be more prone to sinus, to headaches, to tongue, teeth issues. Then it's going to move down to the neck and the shoulders. Now, if you have a difficulty with the nerve bundle at the bottom of your neck and it travels down your arms to your fingers, you may find that you have some numbness that you're not used to having there. So we'll just do the best we can with it and maybe try to get a massage or put some nice warm heating pad, something to help you in that arena. The other thing that we'll be working with is some of the cards that I pulled are it's really kind of what I've already said. So I'm just kind of being redundant, and I don't mean to. The 10 of Hearts came into the reading, which is focusing on emotional success. They want us to feel the success, to own the emotional happiness. And the Fool card, which is a major card, is 0. Brand new steps, brand new everything. Wants us to take a new step into a new future, a new way of thinking, like a child. No baggage. That's what they want us to do. And that's what we're asked to do. Be very aware, the 2 of Swords upside down, of mental imbalance, not thinking straight, maybe focusing too much on one thing and not balancing. Remember, all that Libra energy wanted us to balance. And the 6 of Wands, which is victory. They're offering us victory if we do these things, if we own these things. So it's not hopeless. Oh, we can still do this. So that's what we have for this week, kids. I, again, want to thank Charlie O'Brien from the bottom of my heart for putting this up and helping us share information. He's got us on Spotify, on Apple iTunes, on Amazon Music Podcasts, on SoundCloud, YouTube, and when he shares me the link for YouTube, I will put it on Facebook. If you need a reading for yourself, 519-726-6699. You can text or call, or you can email me at terri.coutts@gmail.com. And if you're interested, on Tuesday night, that's October the 24th at 6 o'clock, at the back of my farm, I'm having a fun day for all the dogs. So if anybody wants to join us and just play with the dogs and do some agility fun stuff, and we'll keep you all safe. I've got 5 acres out there that we can just play. That's Tuesday night, the 24th. It starts at 6 o'clock. You have to text, call, you have to pre-register. It's $20 for the time that we spend out there until dark. And you're welcome. Alrighty, thanks for listening. I hope you have a wonderful week. Happy thoughts, kids. Bye for now.
Thanks for listening to Insights with Terri Coots. Visit Terri's website at terriworld.com. TERRI world.com.